my bar mates. Welcome to Barre Fusion, class number 4. We will use today a chair. So make sure your chair does not have wheels. Make sure it's not going to slide. You can have it on an extra mat or a carpeting, or I've just placed a heavy weight on the chair seat of my chair. You also need a mat. We'll use that at the end for some upper body and core work, and also a pair of dumbbells. Remember, dumbbells, if you don't have any in your home, you can use items from your pantry. A carton of chicken stock weighs 2 pounds, so light dumbbells, between 1 and 5 pounds. And then you also need some sliders today. If you don't have purple sliders like the gym, you can use rags on a hardwood or tile floor. And if you're on carpeting, you could use paper plates. And you need 2 of them today. We'll use 1 during our bar segment using our chair, and then when we're on the mat, we'll use 2. So keep it available to you at your chair. We'll start with a warm-up, go into our bar segment, and then finish with upper body, core, and stretching. So let's get started with that warm-up. I'm going to back up, standing on my mat, because I'm bare feet, and you can be too. There's no jumping, all low impact. Start marching. Pump the arms. Get the heart rate going. There's no music, but I'll give you a cadence, just like you're marching in a parade. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm on my left leg. March wide. We started left today. That's okay. Let's count down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Make it narrow, counting for 4, 3, 2, and wide for 4, 3, 2. Cutting it half again. Go narrow. 2 and 1. Wide. 2 and 1. Again for 2s. And 1 and 2. Let's make it singles. In, out, out. In, out, out. 8, 7, 6. Pump those arms. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold it wide. Keep marching. Keep marching. Plant the feet, little pulses. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Draw those feet back together and march on the right lead. Right and right. Same sequence. Pump those arms. Just a little 3 or 4 minute warm up here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And take it wide. Right lead. Right lead. Count it down again. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to narrow. For 4, 3, 2, and wide. For 4, 3, 2, and narrow. Make it 2. 2 and 1, 2 and 1. Again for 2 and 1, 2 and 1. And narrow singles and out. Single and out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it narrow. Little pulses. Hips go back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your feet wide. Externally rotate. Toes out, heels in. And let's add some punches here. Add a little boxer ready bounce. Tuck those thumbs behind your knuckles, not on top where someone could grab it. The bad guys. You don't want the bad guys grabbing your thumbs. Let's go with an alternating punch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All to the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All to the left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Take your jabs across. Alternate. 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift the heel. 3, 2. Now all to the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All left-handed for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Uppercut. alternating. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now just right-handed. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, left-handed. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and now a hook, alternating. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, just the right. 8, 7, 6, 5, box the ears. 3, 2, just the left hand. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hands, shake it out. Ooh, heart rates are elevated. March it out. And we're going to switch over to our bar segment. I'm going to get this mat out of the way because we are going to use the slider, not for the entire sequence, just part of it. So I want to have a bare floor to slide my slider. You can slide it on carpeting as well with a paper plate, but it's really hard to slide it on a mat. So the mat's out of the way for this part. All right, we've got 5 sequences here at the bar. Make sure your chair is not going to move. You can keep your slider on the chair seat for the first 2 sequences. And we'll be facing the back of the chair, fingers light on the chair. I'm setting up first position here. It looks like a little V shape with the feet, heels together. All right, shoulders back, tall spine. We're going to lift the heels, squat down and up, and then lower the heels. And we'll do 10 of those. Let's do it together. Here we go. Lift, squat, flat feet. Lift, squat, flat feet. Lift, squat, flat feet. This is 4. Keep that spine erect. 5. You've got 5 more. Shoulders back. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. And now keep your heels lifted, and we're going to do a little double tongue plie or a demi plie. Knees go open to the sides. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 5 more and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Step wide. And now we're in second position, wide stance. Again, I'm still externally rotated, toes out, heels in. Light fingers on the bar, same sequence. Lift your heels, squat down and up, and lower the heels. Let's do it together, 10 of those. Lift and squat and lower the heels. Lift, squat, lower the heels. This is 3, tall spine, and 4. Don't lean into your bar. 5 more, and 4, and 3. Engage those abdominal muscles. Last one. Keep your heels lifted. Bend the knees slightly. A little plie squat. Double time pulses. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 5 more and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Release those heels. Walk it out. That was the first sequence, and we don't repeat it. Sorry, piece of hair. And we go right into the second sequence, also facing the bar. This time, our feet are parallel, and squeeze those legs together. Imagine you're trying to push, squeeze something between, maybe a towel between your thighs. Make sure you're not too close to your bar, that your elbows feel crunched into your waistline. So have a nice little distance so your elbows are relaxed away from your body and your shoulders are relaxed. Our first move is just a squat on tiptoe with those squeezing legs. Here we go. 1, 2, hips go back. 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flat feet. Lift your left knee and extend it back into arabesque or warrior 3. Pick up the knee and straighten the leg. Pick up the knee, straighten the leg. Here's 4, and extend. 5, and extend. Reach those toes as far away as you can. 4 more. Extend. 3, and 2, and 1. Keep the leg extended. Bring it down halfway so your chest is elevated. Squeeze those gluteal muscles. Don't arch your back. Double time pulses. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 5 more and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Release. Woo, for that gluteal muscle. Let's do the same thing on the opposite side. First move looks the same. Squeeze the legs together. Relax the elbows away from the body. Lift up, releve or tiptoe. Keep those legs squeezing as we squat. Hips go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, and we'll go into that knee lift and arabesque. Lift the right knee and extend that leg back. Second time, knee lift and extend. Knee lift, toes go as far away as you can. Here's 4, extend, and 5, extend. 5 more, reach. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Keep that leg extended. Lower it halfway so your chest comes back up. Relax the foot. Don't overly flex or overly point. And double time pulses. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 5 more and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Release. Walk it out. Now you're going to grab a slider. Remember, it could be a rag. Remember that Target has these little sliders. Here they are. $5. And they work on carpeting or tile because they're two-sided. Go ahead and put your slider under your left foot, on your mirror image if you were looking like me in the same orientation. So I'm calling out your left and on your mirror image. We're going to start with a plie. So step wide. And now the heel is not on your slider or your rag. The heel is your brake. So we're going to do a flat-footed plie. Draw that sliding foot in, make it a first position, and lift up. And then go right back into second position. We'll do that 10 times. So start wide. You can do one hand on your chair back or both, you pick. Plie squat, rise up in first position. Plie squat, first position, releve or tiptoe. You can call it tiptoe. This is 3 and wide, 4 and wide, 5 and wide. 5 more, and 4 and 3, 2, 1. Lower the heels, parallel the feet. Now into a side lunge. You don't even have to hang on. Again, your heel is your brake. Send that left leg out to the left. Hips go back, and your right leg is straight. I don't know if you can see that, but the right leg will be straight. So facing the chair. Here we go. 10, 10, 9, 8. Hips go back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into a squat, a chair squat with parallel feet. Hold your squat low. Use your hands for stability. And your left leg is going to go out and in 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift up. All right, that was the third sequence on that side. Let's switch it over to the other side. So put your right foot on your slider. We'll start with that wide stance. Externally rotated, second position. Flat foot plie, drawing that sliding foot in to releve, first position. Heels touching, making the V shape. So start wide, and here we go. Squat, rise up. Squat, rise up. Here's 3 and 4. Engage the abdominal muscles. 5. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower the heels, parallel the feet, and we'll go into a side lunge. You're sliding out towards the right. You don't have to hang on. Slide out, left leg is straight, draw it back in. Slide out and in. You can hang on to the chair if you want. There's 4, 5, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to hold our squat, engage the abdominal muscles, and keeping our hips low, hands on the bar for support, send that right leg out and in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Polish the floor. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift up. Whew. Good work, my friends. We've got 2 sequences left, and they are side facing. So I'm going to turn my chair slightly. So in a side face, mirror imaging you, calling out your right and left. I'm going to put the slider under my left foot. So my hip that's closest to the chair is stationary. And that's my break too, so I'll be able to use my right foot to find stability, my right leg to find stability as we go into our moves. First move is reverse lunge, so left leg goes back, and then coming together and lifting up both feet, rising mountain. Let's do it 10 times. Your opposite hand could be on your hip or behind your back, but try not to let it hang forward because then that draws your shoulders forward. So think about opening the chest. Here we go. 1, rise up. 2, both heels up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, up. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Hold this one back in your lunge, and now bear the weight on that forward foot. It's a very small motion in and out with the sliding foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw it all the way in. Last move, curtsy, tendu, or tap to the side. So curtsy, you're going to take it behind, keep that hip squared forward, and then take that leg out to the side with a nice straight leg and a straightened knee, but don't hyperextend. All right, let's start together. Curtsy, tendu. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to change our chair to the other side so we don't overload one leg. And we'll do that sequence on the other side. So now your slider is under your right foot. And we started with that reverse lunge into rising mountain. Remember, broaden the chest, keep a nice open shoulder girdle, and let's bear the weight on the left foot and take that right leg back into reverse lunge, and then rising mountain. Here's 2, and lift, and 3, and lift, 4, and lift, 5, and lift. Only 5 more, you've got this. Tall spine. 3, 2, last one, hold your lunge, bear the weight forward on the forward leg, small motion, just a couple inches in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, tighten up the quad. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw it back to mountain pose. Now going into curtsy tendu. Take that foot behind, curtsy, and then out to the side. Do it again. Curtsy, tap to the side. Here's 3, and out. 4, tap out. 5, last 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one. All right, we're going to stay here with our chair and do our last sequence on this side first, and then we'll swap it over and finish off on the other side. So the disc is under your right foot or your rag, and we're going to take a half circle from 12 o'clock all the way around to 6 o'clock. So make sure you're not going to hit anything behind you. If you did your reverse lunge, you're probably okay. Draw that forward to 12 o'clock. Don't lose the connection to your slider. Take it back to 6 and back to 12. That was 1. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Polish that floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw it together. And now we're going to squat down and up with a side slide. We're not going to hold our squat like we did before. We're going to go down and up with our squat. So squat down, send it out, draw it in, and lift up. That was 1. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Chin is level. Don't hang your head. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Last move in this sequence, and then we'll change to the other side. We're going to go forward to 12 o'clock and back to 6 o'clock, but straight forward and straight back. It's a forward lunge and a reverse lunge. Let's do it. Forward lunge, reverse lunge. Polishing that floor again. Here's 3. Tall spine. 4, 5. Big motion here. Big muscle activation. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Take it all the way back first and then draw it together to finish. All right, move your chair back over and we'll finish with that same sequence on the other leg. So place that slider underneath your left foot. We'll start off with a half circle, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Tall spine, take it to 12 o'clock. Don't lose connection to your slider. And here we go, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Here's 2, 3. Working hip mobility here. 5. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw it in, feet together. And now we'll squat down and send the leg out. Draw the leg in and come up out of the squat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Level chin. 4, 5. Hips go back. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now forward and back with our lunges. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Engage those abdominal muscles. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Take it all the way back. And then together. And you are done with the bar sequence. So go ahead and move that slider away. We're going to do a couple stretches here before we go down to the mat. I'm just getting my mat ready. But come behind your chair. And doesn't matter which leg you start with. We'll get them both. Take one leg back halfway. Push that heel into the earth, stretching the upper part of the calf, the gastroc. Take it all the way back. Push the heel away, stretching the lower part of the calf. Soleus. Breathe. Let's stretch the quad. Draw it all the way in. Draw the heel up towards your bottom. Grab that foot with the same hand. Draw the heel to your bottom and then push the foot into the hand. Deepen that stretch on the quadricep. Breathe. Release. Same thing for the calves and the quads on the other leg. Take it halfway back. Heel is flat, pushing into the earth. Feel that stretch in the top of the calf. And now take it all the way back. Heel is lifted, runner's lunge, push the heel away. Also getting a little bonus stretch on that hip flexor, psoas area. Breathe. Don't hang your head. Heart rates are elevated. Soften the knees, step it together, and we'll take that quadricep stretch, drawing that same foot up towards your bottom. Grab it with the same hand. Heel comes as close as you can to your bottom, and then push the foot into the hand. Enhance your stretch. Breathe. Release. Before we go down to before we take to our upper body, let's do the hamstrings as well. So send one heel forward, sink your hips back and down. Don't press on the straight leg. You can have your hand behind your back, or you could set it on your bent leg thigh. Sink your hips a little further back, and lift up. Same thing, opposite side. Opposite heel comes forward. Sink your hips down and back. Hand comes behind your back. Don't press on the straight leg. It can be on the bent leg, but not the straight leg. One more breath cycle. Soften the knee. Lift up. We are done entirely with our chair, so I'm going to move it off to the side so it's not in the way of our view. And we'll set up for upper body and core. Our first exercise for upper body and core is body weight. We did a warm-up today where we were doing some punching, so we're going to go back to that punching. Let your feet be about a little bit wider than your hips, maybe the distance of 10 inches, 12 inches. And now set everything up, lining up everything in a nice erect plane here. And then soften your knees, come into that little boxer ready bounce. Make your fists with your thumbs behind your fingers. Visualize a punching bag right in front of your face. And this one we're not really going to do for a count of 15. I'm just going to count down at some point. So we're going to punch away from our face. So go ahead and start. Elbows out to the side. Engage those abdominal muscles. Even with just body weight, you can work those upper body muscles. And I'm counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pause. And now you're coming towards your face. Don't hit your face. Here we go. Start it again. Punch that bag. Visualize the punching bag. Engage the abdominal muscles. And I'm counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shake out the hands. Good work, my friends. Let's pick up your 2 dumbbells or your 2 cartons of chicken stock or whatever you're using for weights. And we'll do 4 exercises with 2 weights. The first one is for biceps and shoulders. You're going to place the weights at your shoulders, palms facing in. And this is a compound move. We're going to go down for 4 beats. Then we're going to turn the hands and lift up into a T, palms facing down. Then we're going to rotate the shoulders, draw the elbows in for a W, and then come back to start. All right? I'll call it 4 beats down, T, W. And there's 15. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. T, W, starting position. 4, 3, 2, 1. T, W, back to start. 4, 3, 2, 1. T, W, shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. T, W, and shoulders. Working shoulders and biceps here. T, W, shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. T, W, and shoulders. This is 7. 4, 3, 2, 1. T, W, and shoulders. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. T, W, and shoulders. 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. T, and W, shoulders. 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. T, W, and shoulders. 5 more, and T, and W, and shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1, T, and W, and shoulders. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, T, and W, and shoulders. 2 more, 4, 3, 2, 1, T, and W, and shoulders. Last one, 4, 3, 2, 1, T, and W, and shoulders. Release. Ooh, hang on to the weights, you're still going to use them. Next one is not a compound move. We're working the triceps with a single move, tricep kickbacks. I'm turning to the side because we're going to squat partially, bending the knees just a tiny bit, bending the hips a little bit. And now don't stick your bottom out like that, because that does no good for your low back. Instead, draw your tail as if you were a little dog with a tail. Draw your tail between your legs. Make a nice strong low back. Bend your elbows, bring the weights forward. Don't move your shoulders on this. Your shoulders are in cement. And we straighten the elbows and bring the weights back towards our hips. Let's start together. Here we go. 1, 2, engage the abdominal muscles. 3, 4, don't swing it. 5, 6, 7, slow it down. 8, 9, 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release out of your squat, your mini squat. And we're going to move number 3 with the weights. This one is a compound move again, 2 parts to it. Serve a tray, open a clamshell. So elbows stay bent the entire time. You serve a tray, elbows are still bent, but the weights come forward. Then you draw the elbows back to the waistline and open out to the side. We'll do 2 of each, 2 trays and 2 clamshells. Shoulders relaxed, tall spine. Bear the weight through the heels and the balls of the feet. Here we go. 2 trays, 2 clamshells. Keep a loose grip on your weights. Don't overly grip, no death grip on your weights. This is 3. And open. And 4. And open. Serve a tray. 5. Open the clamshell. And 6. Engage the abdominal muscles. Here's 7. Don't grab the mat with your toes either. Keep your feet relaxed. And clamshell. Here's 9. Forward and open. And 10. Open. Only 5 more. And open. And 4. Open. 3. Keep the knees soft. Don't hyperextend. Here's 2. And open. Last pair forward. Last pair open. And release. All right, we're working a little biceps and shoulders there, including part of the shoulder called the rotator cuff in that clamshell motion. All right, one more with weights. This is hang, clean, and press. So this one adds a little bit of lower body back into it. We're going to hang the weights down towards our knees, keeping the palms facing your legs. And then as you rise up, bring the weights up like a bicep curl to your shoulders, and then turn and add an overhead press. And then the same motion coming down, rotating the shoulders, coming back, and then hanging those weights again. All right, 15 of those. Hang, clean, and press. Here we go. Hang, clean to the shoulders, press overhead, back to the shoulders. Here's 2. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Here's 3. Clean it, press it, shoulders, and 4. Clean and press, and shoulders, and squat. 5. Shoulders, overhead, shoulders, and 6. Engage those abdominal muscles when you go into your squat. Don't tilt your bottom up. Here's 8. Shoulders, and press, and shoulders, and 9. Shoulders and press and shoulders and 10. You're almost there. Be strong. 5 more. Overhead. 4 more. Multiple muscle groups working here. Compound. 3. Rotate. Hang. Last one. And release. Go ahead and set your weights to the side. We're done with those. And we're going to come down to the mat. So have a seat on your mat. Make sure you still have your sliders close by, whether you're using discs or rags or plates. Extend your legs forward and open into a V shape. It could be a narrow V or it could be a wider V. We're going into an exercise called saw. It's what we steal from Pilates, and it works those obliques. So working a little core here. Make sure the fleshy part of your bottoms is pulled away from your sits bones so you have a nice connection. Relax the feet. Don't overly flex the feet. Extend your arms into a T. We're going to take the right pinky finger and reach towards the left pinky toe as if we were going to saw it off. If you cannot reach your pinky toe without lifting your hip like this, then don't do that. Just pretend your fingers are longer. All right, starting in a T, we'll start with the right hand moving towards the left foot. And it's 15 pairs. Saw and center, saw and center. Here's 2 and center and 2. Exhale when you saw. 3. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Here's 5 and 5 and 6 and 6. 7 and 7. Squeeze those abdominal muscles. 9 and 9. 10 and 10. Only 5 more pairs. Working those obliques, those little love handles for Valentine's, right? Last 2 pairs. Last pair. And release. All right, we're going to go into another seated pose here with our feet on the sliders. So take your sliders in front of you. Make sure they're not on the mat. And place your heels on the sliders. So we don't have to worry about the feet being the brake here, because the brake is our bottom. We're not going to fall over because our bottom is our brake. So it's okay to have the heels on our sliders. And we're going to take our arms into cactus arms, extend the right leg out, and draw the right arm towards the left bent knee, and then switch it. So we're just doing a little twisting motion, again, working those obliques, those love handles for Valentine's. Let's start with that right leg extending. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Only 5 more pairs. You got this. 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Release. Good work, my friends. We're going to go into a move called breaststroke, like a swimming move. You're going to lie on your bellies. I'm going to lie at a little bit of a diagonal. And you want to have space to make a circle with your discs. So lying on your belly, hands on the discs, and this time you want the heel of your palm to be your brake. So slide the discs forward. I'm going to move this out of the way. And then circle around and lift your chest, coming into a cobra pose. We're only going to do 10 of these. So lower your chest, slide forward, circle lift, slide forward, circle lift. Here's 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Only 2 more. 9, and 10. Oh, Release, take a quick child's pose after that one. Release that low back. And we're going to lie on our side for our last exercise. We'll do this twice, once on the right side, once on the left. So lie on your right side, bringing your shoulder all the way down to the mat. And now take that right hand and just wrap it onto your waist so it's out of the way. Knees are bent and stacked. Take your left hand, big star, and place it on the mat or on the floor right next to your upper arm. Go ahead and rest your head on your shoulder. We're going to do a torso lift here. We're only going to do 5 on each side. These are top. So you might be able to lift your shoulder just a couple inches, maybe an inch. Or maybe you can straighten that arm out and get that shoulder really high up off the mat. Listen to your body. These are top. Really working the latissimus dorsi muscles. Also kind of the entire upper back area and arm and shoulder. There we go. Only 5 of them. Here we go. 5. Lower. 4. Lower. 3. Down. 2. Down. Last one. And release. Switch it over. You can either just flop over, looking away from your screen, or you can set it up at the other end of your mat. Lower the shoulder to the mat, get the hand out of the way, wrapping it onto your waist. Knees are bent and stacked. Make a big star with the opposite hand. And we'll lift again. Again, that shoulder might just come up an inch, maybe 2, or you can straighten the elbow all the way up. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Just 3 more. 3 and 2. Last one. And release. Come to a seated position, pushing yourself off the mat. We're going to finish with our seated stretches. All right, including a little lower body stretch. We did a little bit of lower body when we were at the chair, but now let's do a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get the hips. A nice stretch for the hips is the figure 4 stretch. So place your right ankle on your left knee, actually just above the knee on the thigh. Hands behind you, recline slightly, and now bend your left knee. It could be just a tiny bend, or it could be a deeper bend, or you could even pick up your hips and land your hips right next to that left heel. And that's add a little motion today. Push the right foot towards the left and come back to center. Do that 3 more times. Push and center, push and center. Last one, push and center. Hold it here for 1 more breath cycle. Keep that leg bent, but straighten the left leg back out. And now pick up your right foot with your left hand, cradle the bent knee, and gently rock. This is a pose we use in yoga called cradle pose, and it's a little dynamic stretch for that hip. Pause and set that foot down. We'll do those same 2 stretches on the other side. Pick up your left foot, place it above the right knee, and then do our figure 4 stretch. Hands behind, recline slightly, and now bend the right knee. Just a little, moderate, or if you want that maximum stretch, pick up the hips. And now send those toes towards the right. Gently rocking back to center. 3 more times. 2 more times. Last time. Stay here for 1 more breath cycle. Heavy hips. Keep the left leg back, but straighten the right leg back out. Pick up that left foot with your right hand. Cradle the bent knee. And add a little gentle cradle rocking motion. Pause and set that leg down. Go ahead and extend your legs out in front of you, and we'll do some upper body stretches, starting with the shoulder. Draw that right arm across, pull it in and down. For the shoulder work that we did with that TW move and the hang, clean, and press, that pressing move. Release and switch. Drawing that shoulder in and slightly down. You need stretch on the posterior portion of the deltoid. Fingers are relaxed. Release And now let's get the biceps, a little twisting motion here. Let's get the front here by bringing your hands behind. Hold your own hand or creep the hands towards the opposite elbow. Breathe. And it's 45 minutes, my friends, so I'll honor your time commitment and say farewell and thank you for joining me for Barre Fusion today. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.